Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the Glass Cage Podcast. I'm George.
Hey.
No, I'm JH.
And I'm George. I think.
It's been a hell of a week.
Oh, it has. I forget what time it is, what day it is.
What time, what day.
Yeah.
Episode 26, this one.
Yeah,
I checked.
Yeah, I do. I know the confirmation after the kerfuffle last week.
Oh, man, wasn't that a kerfuffle?
Oh, wow.
But we're back for another one.
Yes,
and it's all thanks to Serafin Machinery.
Yes, it is.
So a nod to them. Serafin Machinery have a passion for introducing innovation into the agricultural industry and providing customers with exceptional service and quality products at the best prices. Each day, they strive to be the seeding and tillage specialists.
By providing a combination of Australian designed and manufactured seeding and tillage equipment with imported quality products, Serafin can provide the very best range of farming equipment to suit Australian farmers, contractors and resellers.
With dealers in most states, Serafin Machinery believe their continued success is a result of 4 factors.
Selling quality equipment at competitive prices,
Ensuring every experience is A+ rated.
exceptional staff who share the same values as the company,
Industry-leading manufacturing, assembly and servicing facilities. So again, a big thanks to Serafin. It's we're just hugely grateful that they've come on board.
Yeah.
And it's we hope this partnership works out for everybody. So head over to them and follow them on Instagram. Later on that, there's an ad read during the episode, but there's a competition there, so make sure you go follow them. They've got a TikTok, they've got a Facebook, YouTube. They also have a podcast as well, guys. So while you're sitting in your cab, go and search Serafin Machinery and go and have a listen to that.
Yeah, and for those on YouTube, they can see you and I are both wearing.
Yes, we're wearing the jackets today. This is what you can win.
It is
one of the things you can.
One of the
things you can win.
It is actually quite chilly, so no, these are quite good.
It's finally been cold enough that that we can wear it.
They've been sitting in the esky waiting.
I know.
It's been like 25 degrees.
It was 30 degrees the first 2 episodes we recorded.
Yeah, not exactly ideal seating.
No. But on Serafin, we've got a voice note from them, so let's have a listen to that.
G'day JH, g'day George. It's Rod from Serafin Machinery over here in Griffith, New South Wales. Congratulations on the 25,000 download milestone for your podcast. That is a fantastic effort. The glass cage is one of my favourites, so well done. And congratulations, George, too, mate, on becoming a dad. That is a fantastic time in your life. I'm a dad 6 times over, so I know personally how much your life is about to change, but it is for the better, so enjoy it, mate. In your last podcast, you did mention the Oldiso high lift, so I just wanted to touch base on that really quickly. The Oldiso is our range of single disc seeders that we design, manufacture, sell and service Australia-wide. The high lift is one of the models within that range, and we've got the narrow fold, forward folds. We've got heaps of different models to suit everybody, ranging from 5 to 24 metres. And it is something that we're very, very passionate about here in the Serafin Machinery. We've been doing it since 2008. So I'd like to think we might know a thing or two about disc seeding. So if anybody's got any questions, any of your listeners would like to send us a message, please do. I'd love to have a chat, love to hear from you. And but at the end of the day, wanted to pass on a big congratulations on the milestone, boys. Well done. Great effort. We love being a sponsor here of your show, and we look forward to doing it in the future.
So cheers, Rod, for the congrats on the 25,000. It's it was a big milestone for us.
Didn't think we were going to get there.
No. But anyone who is in the market looking at seeders towards the disc side of things, I obviously was Tyne.
Yeah.
But anyone in the market for discs, go and check them out. Go and give Rod a call, have a chat.
Support them who support us.
Yeah, and I mean, it's locally built and made and manufactured is always a positive. So,
get around them, guys.
So before we've got a big list of things we're going to get through here, George.
Yeah.
But I guess the boot in the room is. Now, I suggest you guys who are listening go onto YouTube now and just get to this part.
Yeah.
But what have you got in front of you?
So I think that I foolishly made a deal
on our 21st episode.
that if someone sent in a yard glass or a glass boot, I would do it. So,
now we've been waiting on this one for a little bit because
so it had to be an appropriate time to do it. Lunchtime beers aren't exactly exactly that easy to come back into the paddock after. So look.
Let's have a story behind it. It rocked up at your old house in town.
It rocked up at my old house in town. Had no idea who'd sent this thing in. Then it had clicked. So I wasn't there. Younger brother, he had collected it and said, "Oh, there's a parcel here for you, addressed to the wrong address, but it's your name. Do you want us to open it?" Opened it, and there, lo and behold, is a glass boot.
And what does it say on it?
I think it says "the best dad ever."
You are the best
dad ever. So early days, but I'm glad that I've got the award stitched up. So
got it in the bag.
Yeah,
you can only coast from here.
I do know who this has come from. It did come out. Jimmy Bidstrip.
Rogie.
He's stitched us up here. So he's over at the moment. He's in his glass cage in Moree.
Yes,
which has been very interesting seeing his change from agronomist at Elders to tractor thrasher in Moree.
Stuck in a glass cage, knows what it's all about now.
Yeah, all right. Well, I don't know if you've got some music or something so you don't have to hear me gagging. Or
we could have a tractor cab noise.
Yeah. Cheers, Jimmy.
And he's going for it. He's 2 sips in, 3 sips in, 4 sips. Oh, he's 6. Oh, he's gone. Well, turn the boot. Oh, there he goes. Oh, he's done it.
Thanks, Jimmy.
Oh, good effort.
It has been a long day, so that went down.
That went down way too well. You didn't turn the boot, though, and you did get hit with a little glug at the end.
Yeah, look, I'm a rookie. Thanks, Jimmy. Thanks, guys, for getting involved.
All right. Well, on that, let's have a quick catch-up. How's your seeding been in this last week?
Good. Yeah. No, we've progressed to the home block, so we're back.
Oh,
we've done the move.
You're here. No more travelling.
Well, a little bit more to go. Just to do some pasture stuff down at the coast.
Pasture doesn't count.
Yeah. What's the old saying? Lupins don't count.
Lupins don't count. Yeah.
We do have some lupins to put in as well. So we're chopping and changing our plans as happens, but just getting through it.
Rog. Well, since we've last talked, I finished seeding.
Well done.
Yeah, no, we finished on Friday night, so May the 10th.
Yeah.
And we basically we got into the last paddock. It was 200 and something hectares, and we were planning to finish on the Saturday.
Yep.
But I had places to be, kids hockey, things like that. And I was like, you know what? Because I jump in on the mornings and do the morning shift.
Yeah.
And I was like, gear up. The points are already worn. What can happen?
Yeah.
Gear up. Oh, we went another K.
Yeah.
You get a few extra hectares an hour, and lo and behold, we finished. So
it's a classic. It's the same as harvest, where you stop looking at the loss monitor for the last half day.
Oh, I stopped looking at the loss monitor to begin with. Set it. Every crop, and off you go. Get it done. But yeah, no. So we're done. We're doing the washing. I say we. George has been doing the washing.
Good.
He's got it all washed and sorted, and now we're getting ready to pack that thing away. And
nice.
Henry's out spraying atrazine, so doing that top up.
Yep.
We're getting through it, which is
all that sort of that limbo between finishing seeding and then before it really cranks up into the post-em spraying.
Yeah. So the next one we've got, we're going to continue on. We'll try and get a few segments. We've been trying to push it. We're slowly getting it. So we've got 2 a.m. thoughts in the old tractor cab.
Rightio.
Now, one is from Rigby.
Oh.
And he goes, George, can you figure this one out for me?
Right.
If money doesn't grow on trees, why do banks have so many branches?
I'd say, look, for the quiz, I don't know, but get off your phone.
It's good. We're not getting like the weird, weird. It's the more of the shower thoughts.
Yeah.
Because The second one is a 2 a.m. Cedar thought. This one comes in from Lockie Hansen. If you're born deaf, what language do you think in? Dead air.
Yeah, no, that's a genuine 2 a.m. thought.
The funny thing was, it was a reel or whatever I saw, and it was deaf people watching a movie, and then it goes. Obviously, in the movie, someone farts, and as subtitles come up, it says fart noise, and then it flips to the deaf person, big open eyes, going farts make noise.
Oh, yeah, well, look, that'd be a good one. He's got us there. That's a genuine 2 a.m. thought. That one is. So.
Yep. So it's more, it's good. They're getting real in depth, and
I think as the season really drags on, that's when you get the really weird ones.
Yeah.
When you look at the Cedar driver and you can tell that they're just on a different planet. You're like, right.
Yeah.
Maybe they need a couple of days off.
Yeah.
So they can see some sunshine and get some vitamin D.
So send them in, guys. We're obviously on the Instagram pod on Instagram. Send them in there and message. We really want some voice notes, actually. So send those in.
Yeah, but get around it.
We got 2. So you put out on the Instagram, you wanted to hear tractor cab confessions and what grinds your gears.
Yeah, so I think that the tractor cab confessions, because they're anonymous,
we won't say your name.
No name.
And then full anonymity.
Yeah, it is. That's it. But we'll give you a bit of penance as well. So try and maybe some guidance on what you can do to make up for what you've done. But
so instead of 6 Hail Marys, it's 6 exports. And
maybe a 6-pack of beer instead.
All right. So I won't say who this one's from.
No.
All right. Tractor cab confession. Was on the phone to the missus while spraying. Leaving the paddock, forgot to fold the boom up. Smashed it all up. Long hours on the welder for that one. Still blame the missus for it.
Okay. Your penance. I think that you've probably got to. If it depends on how public the blame has been.
Well, I said he wrote back and he said the positive was that it wasn't on the main road, so no one saw. But I think it's hilarious because it's happened to me before. You get out of your routine, and
you run off.
You do one thing. I've run off with the hose twice.
Yeah,
and he's on the phone to the missus. Probably
yeah, probably allegedly,
and then you've just driven through the fence of the phone. Oh,
I think that your penance there, instead of not just to the machine, which you did. You know, you spent your time on the welder fixing it up. It's probably a holiday, I'll be honest with you. Is maybe a weekend away with the missus. If you're blaming her for that. Well, equal hours spent fixing one-on-one time with the missus. I reckon. If she's going to take the blame, she should get equal time. That's
rightio. Go and do your penance. So the next one, tractor cab confession. After scratching through the cab in a mad panic looking for dunny paper, I've had to resort to pulling out the latex gloves for a quality clean.
Oh, no. There is nothing quality about that.
The homemade bidet, George. Oh, man. I don't know what your penance is on that one, but...
I don't. I had
baby wipes.
Baby wipes. Go and buy every tractor on the farm a 1 bog roll, 2 baby wipes.
You've heard the story of
maybe some hand sanitizer as well.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. But how do you save toilet paper when you're out and about?
Yeah.
You get the 1 square of toilet paper, and
Yeah.
then you fold it in half and you rip a little
Yeah.
the top out.
Yeah.
Then you slide it over your finger and then clean, and then you pull it off, and then that little bit there is just for the fingernail. So.
Yeah. Well, the gloves save on toilet paper, so kudos.
Not so environmental friendly.
No, not so good.
All right. Tractor cab confessions.
We've just done them, but
sorry,
what grinds my gears?
What grinds your gears?
Right.
There was a couple that were sent in, but they wrote them in on the Q&A, so I'll say them when they come out. But
right, I've got 2. I've got 3 actually.
Yep.
Real quickly. First off, when the pull cord on the Honda pump snaps.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I've had the person who sent this one in said that they've done 5 of the things this seating.
Oh, man. Well, I suppose that's not as bad as us. We've got it on the fire unit that we've been using to clean everything down.
Yeah.
And we don't have a pull cord, pull start. It's all broken.
Yeah.
All our replacement ones are broken too.
Yeah.
So we just wind the rope around, start it every time.
So that's the exact
But
conversation.
it's a pain in the ass when you got to do it like...
Or you don't get it started because it's a cold morning and you've got to wrap it up 5 times.
Or if you're Summers and you accidentally... It's the first time he's doing it and he does it the wrong way around.
Oh, good.
It's just compression lock.
Oh man, there's nothing worse. No, that led to the question of when you snap a pull start, do you just rip the cover off, grab the rope, and just do the old wraparound job?
Yeah, of course.
Or do you fix it and do it properly?
You just do the wraparound so you get the job done.
Oh, I don't know. It only takes 5 minutes and you can just fix it, and then you don't have to worry about it in the future.
If it's still working.
It's still working, if the spring's not gone.
But be aware when you're doing it with a Milwaukee and a 24 mil.
Oh.
Because I've done that quite a few times and it will eventually strip it.
Yes, yeah. I'd say maybe just stick to the little piece of rope. So I've got 2 here. Anyone who has voice-to-text voicemail.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
so...
You leave a short 10-second message and you're trying to like...
Yeah, so either have a proper voicemail or none at all. If I want to send a text, I'll send a text, not have it butchered by Telstra's AI.
On that though, you know when you call someone, it goes, this person hasn't got a message, or it's like you leave a message for 04812661.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, come on, guys, how hard is it to just record a little message?
Yeah, your name. That's it.
Really grinds my gears.
So what spurred, I think what spurred this one on is, what really gets me is when you're on Buy, Trade and Sell or in the Farm Weekly
Oh, yes.
and they don't list a price.
Yeah.
Like,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
yeah, seriously, you know what you're selling, you know how much you want, just put your price.
Or I've seen them do it and it's like $100 and you're like, oh, sweet deal.
Yeah.
And then that goes, not for $100. It's
Like straight to jail. Straight to jail. But it was, so anytime you have to sign up your email or phone number to get a basic quote or download something that should be readily accessible online, those companies need to nominate someone to take 50 Razor scooters to the ankle. Anytime that you're like, okay, yeah, I'll just get a quote for or I'll just have a look at the pricing for this donger, and it just, like it's often
POA,
like, and you go on the website and you go through the form and you're like, oh yeah, I'll just have a look at their pricing list. No, you've got to enter your email and go onto their mailing list and then exit it straight away, like 5 minutes later.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to actually be on their mailing list forever.
No, and it's the same with like we're looking for a cheap Freightliner, and you go onto truck sales and you want to go under 20 grand.
Yeah.
So 6 trucks pop up, but it tells you there's 28 because they're all brand new trucks, but it's all POA.
Yeah.
That really annoys me. It's like, guys, I'm looking for a truck under 20 grand. Do you really think this $150,000 Volvo I'm going to purchase? I'm not even going to get a POA. So I've found two grind their gears. Lumpy fertilizer, obviously.
Yeah. That'll do it.
With the Pro 500, Pro 700s can go on a bin.
Yep.
So I think they're the case screens.
They're C&H.
Yeah. Dirty tractor cabs, obviously.
Yep.
The Sun.
Oh, dude, the Sun. The Sun can go in the bin as well. Today we've got one run line that plum at 5 o'clock at this time of year, it is just straight in. It is straight in.
Oh man.
The sun can go in the bin.
Okay. All right. Well, let's go and get straight onto it. I put out on Instagram Q&A because we really like doing Q&As. I think it's a bit of a cop-out one for us. It's really easy to do, but we really enjoy the feedback and interacting with you guys.
Yeah, definitely.
So make sure you're following us so that you can actually send us a question. So we'll get into them. There are quite a few. We'll see how far we get through it, and we'll see if they make sense because I haven't read them yet, and I'm not very good at reading. All right, Luke Jono, he goes, how's the house going, mate? All settled in. So on YouTube, obviously, we're not moving in.
There you go, Jono, answer.
We're building a house, and the paver's just been, what else? That's about it.
Ah,
No, we're getting close. I hope before the end of June we're moving in, but God, I don't know.
Oh, well, it'll be a good time to be moving into the house and see the nice screen out the
It'd
front.
be nice to have already been in there, but yeah.
No, you'd just be looking at dust.
Hey guys, just popping in here for a quick announcement. Serafin are going to do a giveaway to one lucky listener. All you need to do is head over to Serafin Machinery's Instagram page and follow them. Easy as that. You also need to be following the Glass Cage on Instagram. So how do you win? As long as you are following Serafin's Insta before May 31st, 2024, you are in the draw and the winner will be announced on the pod the following week. So I know you're wondering, what do you win? You'll get your hands on an awesome merch pack put together by the guys at Serafin. The winner will get some hats, a jacket, which trust me, you're going to want. It's a very nice jacket. I've got one myself. A water bottle, a portable power pack, some stubby holders, and a few other knickknacks. So trust me, guys, you do not want to miss out on this one. Head over to their Insta, give them a follow. It'll be in the show notes below. Now back to the pod. Okay. All right, Valance, would you have any full-time jobs for 2025 as I'm finishing year 12? Full-time?
No. Sort of filled out.
Yeah.
Sorry, mate.
Yeah.
Keep trying, though. Yeah. No, go and have a listen to what we said in one of the earlier episodes.
Yeah. So, Ben Ballantyne, how are you going about succession planning with your business? Now, we might as well touch on it. It's one that we get asked a lot.
Yeah.
We do need to get both our dads on or just one of our dad at a time to have a chat about it.
Well, they get along, so that means that the succession
It's more the
planning-
timing.
Yeah, it's more the timing.
So how are we getting on? Well, brief history. There was granddad and then there was 4 sons.
Yep.
And then they all got married, had kids. One son left the farm.
Yep.
And at the time, they all did succession planning for it, and they paid him out what the farm was worth at the time. Huge amount of money. Nearly sent the farm broke. He went off to Perth, did his own thing, and then it was down to the 3 brothers. So my dad, your dad, and then Will.
Yep.
And then I think the best thing was that granddad was pretty good.
Yeah.
He let go of the farm.
Oh, yeah.
You know, he didn't hold on to it. He didn't like the horror stories we hear.
Yeah.
So when we look back, we got to granddad was very good at it.
Yeah.
He didn't set himself up though.
Yeah.
So the farm supported him 100%
Yeah.
from his retirement to his death.
Yes. Yeah.
And on that, he got on the pension, which was really good because he ended up in the hospice for
Yeah. Yep.
like 10 years.
Yeah. Yeah.
So then in the terms of our own individual succession for my family, my farm, it's been pretty simple. I've got one brother, David, and he doesn't want a thing to do with the farm. So
It's easy.
It's very easy for us.
Yeah.
There's, things that we've set up and got sorted about how we're going to go about paying him out. Different assets will be split.
Yeah.
Things like that. So for us, it's very good. And then mum and dad have been amazing with it. They were onto it very soon, very early. They didn't look after themselves, just like your parents.
Yeah.
With the superannuation until later.
Yeah.
But then now, obviously right onto it, and then which means that we're right onto it. And I've said it before on this pod. If you guys are in control of your own farm, make sure, and you're not paying yourself a good wage or whatever.
Yeah.
But make sure you always put the maximum amount that you can to your super.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a brief one on us. But we can, yeah.
I think the main point is that it was always that the moment that it got to cousins farming with cousins, then it was, okay, that's time to split.
Yeah.
So when it was like our split between, from Tom's Brook to Tom's Brook and Clare Downs,
Yep.
that was like when our generation, us as cousins,
Yeah.
came back. So there was clear lines set in place, and it's pretty good because otherwise it'd be, when you've got 3 brothers and 2 cousins all back on the farm, there's a lot of ideas and there's a lot of personalities, and that can just turn into a shit show.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
that was, that's a part. But yeah, our side, we've got, we've gone through it before, but yeah, we're actively and always updating. And it's the thing, succession planning isn't just done. It's never succession planning's never finished.
No.
So it's got to be constantly evolving. And the only point that I'd note is succession is different to inheritance.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
that's something that go and get some outside advice, or go and talk to some outside advisors.
Yeah.
There's plenty out there. There's plenty of people that have guided people through, or have been through the process.
Yeah.
Multiple times. So
On inheritance, though, make sure you've got life insurance or a will. Make sure you've got a will.
Yeah, get a will. And if you're like 19, 20, get life insurance now while it's cheap.
Yes.
Get in on the ground floor. I did it when I was, I think, 23, and relatively cheap. Like when you put if and I know that a lot of people are gamblers.
Yeah.
But if you're going to play the statistics, you may as well be getting something on the other side for like $1,000 a year. If you're going to be 25, young, dumb, you may as well set up your family. So.
Rudge. All right, so we'll crack on. Will Turnell asks, how many hectares do you farm? For me, 4,500.
Yeah, I think we're now 5 on the knocker with the lease country, and then 404,000 up at the station. So they don't count.
Yeah, yep. He also asked, how wide is the next airseed you're looking at? 80 foot, because we're in a controlled traffic farming system.
Yeah.
Controlled traffic. That's it.
Yeah.
I said farming, I say controlled traffic farm. No, I didn't say, never mind.
You didn't
CTF. Yeah. Right, next one from Lucas Bodell. Did you ever do a trade or anything before started work on the farm? Good question.
I did uni. So I did uni. Look at that. I went to university.
And then what did you do?
I did 1 year at Elders as an agronomist. And so that was probably counts for not much. That's the start of the apprenticeship. When it comes
training
to,
wheels.
Yeah, to agronomy.
For myself, no, I didn't do a trade. I, as you guys all know, I did uni, but I dropped out and went back to the farm. Looking back on it, probably would have been a good idea to go and get a trade before going back to the farm. I know if my girls want to come back to the farm, I won't be letting them come straight back.
Yeah.
It'll be go and get a trade, or if this is what you want to do, go and do a trade or go do something.
Yep. Yeah.
Because once you're on the farm, you're on the farm.
Yeah, that's it. Sort of.
I mean, you could always leave, but it's not. Yeah, you're locked in.
That's it.
Now this is referring to our last one, OJ Ford. Going to have to try the Frankfurts in his thermos after you brought it up.
Yeah, look, I haven't given it a crack yet, but I know, like, theoretically, it will work. I'm not Heston Blumenthal or, any celebrity chef, but I did actually cop a lot of stuff privately about my comment.
You obviously got Red Rooster or whatever it was, but you sent us a Snapchat and you had melted the potato and gravy.
Look, I did say that
bottom.
I'm not a big eater, and that I am a bit of a connoisseur of the 12-volt oven, but I did accidentally leave it in there for too long. And normally, so I had leftover Red Rooster, potato and gravy, put it in the 12-volt oven. It melted, looked pretty sad. Still ate it because I was desperately hungry at 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Didn't taste good.
No, it probably tasted a bit like plastic. I
It
reckon.
did taste a lot like plastic.
All right, Heath, if you had to diversify, what would you do?
Oh,
That's a good question.
that is a good question. Unfortunately, it seems like in the short term, sheep is out of the question.
Well, yeah, I don't really know. Yeah, what we could do, because even to do sheep would cost millions in infrastructure.
Yeah.
Because I've got no fences,
No shearing shed.
no shearing shed,
Yeah.
unless you went for like
water infrastructure.
A shedding one.
Yeah,
No,
if you
no.
want meat sheep.
I apologise to all the sheep farmers screaming, and I'm going, yeah, one that you don't shear.
Yeah. No, that's that. So,
Pole Dorset.
yeah, just saying names. But to diversify, I think I'm hesitant to go in broadacre agriculture. Would be very hesitant to go down the carbon farming route, unless you were to go and lock up hectares with trees, and that was the only sort of viable crop or option. Or renewable power, I guess, would be a good one if you had area that you wanted to.
I mean, you
dual
could only
purpose.
power your farm though, which I suppose is good enough.
Yeah, there's that.
But you can't put back into the grid.
No, with that, and that's the thing. It's sort of got to be a pretty big scale, upper level sort of stuff that you're dealing with. So, yeah, it's a good thing to think about in the glass cage.
Yeah, all right. So next one, Ari Mara. Sorry if I butchered that. Thoughts on the old green and early red Stargers?
Oh, I've got fantastic thoughts on them. Like they are, like the green ones are brilliant. Like they're awesome.
As in the green John Deeres.
No, the green Steigers, like the old lime green Steigers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. No, they are. They are top notch. They should have stopped there when they went red. Nah, that's their problem.
Well,
mate.
I can tell you that they've kept the fuel cap.
It's the same.
It's the same fuel cap.
Oh, that's got to be a little. Someone has dug their heels in
I
there.
know. It's a horrible fuel cap. Oh, there's a few things. There's a lot of things about Bandit we love, but there are a few things that are a bit,
That grindy
how you
gears.
doing? Yeah, grind your gears. All right. Rory, would you go back to John Deere? I've said it. Yeah, I would. It was just price. I've gone back to him with a
With a bar.
Yeah. If they could do an 8,000 litre sprayer and a 160 foot boom, I'd be going that way too.
Yeah.
Mitchell, would you ever looking into expanding your farm?
Always.
Yeah.
I'm always looking. Actively every single day.
Yeah, I mean, if the land came up at the right price and was close by, yes, but I wouldn't look further.
Yeah.
I wouldn't look further than 2 neighbours over.
Yeah, yep.
Like-
That keeps it within.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not used to that travel.
It's not something you're prepared
Not
to
something I
go
want to. I'm fine how I am.
Yeah.
Like I don't need.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd take it if it came up.
I'd take it if it came up.
Yep.
Sorry. Here's another gear grinder from Dangmarsh. Hectare targets during seeding and harvest. Absolute recipe for disaster.
Yeah.
And it is.
It's a young man's game. It's a young person's
I'm
game.
going to get 200 hectares today.
Yeah.
And you're stuck at 110.
Yeah. We had someone, we've got a Snapchat group going, and someone boldly proclaimed before they started seeding that they were going to get 300 hectares a day easy.
Oh, no way.
Yes, way.
And have they got close?
No. Nah, he's gotten there. He's gotten there a couple of times.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Nah, that's always good.
Mitch Fuller, have you ever forgotten to turn your fan on for a lap? Not fan on, but I have forgotten. Like with the boom spray, I got in the habit. Sometimes I had to turn it on and off manually.
Yeah.
And I've done it with seeding as well. And you'll be halfway down the run, and you're like, "Hang on, why is there no spray coming out the back?" So then you got to go all the way back, turn it on.
Yeah. No, I think the best one that I remember from seeding when I was doing night shift was the neighbours, and the guy forgot to fold it down. and seeded 2 laps.
How
I don't
do
know.
you not look back?
I don't know, but there was a lot of Flexian everywhere on the bar.
What was...
I don't know, but they forgot to fold it down, pulled into the paddock and just started seeding.
Okay, I don't know how that works. How do you not look back once or do a seed check because you've got into a new paddock?
These are questions.
Find out the answers next week. All right. JPB 489. How have you gone with taking a step back from doing the work to doing a management role? So I assume that's more to me because I've gotten out of the sprayers, the seeder and the header. It wasn't such a big issue until it came to harvest when we got brand new headers.
You wanted to be in there.
I wanted to be in the headers.
Yeah.
I said it before, header versus chaser. I'm leaning towards, the chaser side because you can see more things. It's a little less stressful.
Yeah.
Chaser's more fun. Header's obviously the GOAT. But
yeah,
I'd done the header for, 14 years. And then I was like, when I got off it, I was bored of the header, if you can be bored of the header.
Yeah.
And, it was good to be on the ground and controlling and managing. I enjoyed that step back and taking on a different role. But the hardest part was when we got brand new headers. They're talking about all these cool features in there, and I'm like, oh man! And then whenever I get in, and I only get to do moisture samples.
Yeah,
and I'm like trying to figure out all these buttons and
getting frustrated with the old. It's not like the old one.
Yeah.
You should have seen me back in the day, guys. It's getting 150
I used to do 300 hectares a day. Oh, okay. This is from Will. What would you two have done if you weren't farming? Any hobbies that could have turned into a job?
Well, I was graphic designing before I went to uni. Before I went to So I was in an office sitting in front of Photoshop.
Yep.
Obviously wasn't really cut out for that. Didn't enjoy it that much.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know if I would have continued in that realm. That's a good question. Probably mining. I reckon I probably would have ended up going mining.
Yeah. Well, see, for me, I doing work experience at school. I did mechanic for my 2 years that I was allowed, year 11 and 12.
Yep.
Year 11, I was offered an apprenticeship to drop out of school and go do mechanic.
Yep.
That was with
Swing
John
spanners.
Yeah, that was with John Hughes though, so it was just cars.
Yeah.
But in the, I reckon I would have probably gone, if farming wasn't an option, I would have gone heavy diesel.
Yep.
Because that's, in school, that's what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
And, if I had done a trade, that would have been nice to have done that before coming back to the farm.
Yep.
If that,
Yep.
So, for me, that's heavy diesel.
Yeah, I reckon I would have ended up driving a machine on a mine. And that'll be about it.
Yeah, earn the big bucks.
Yeah.
Crane, when do you guys think you'll switch your headers out? And would you rather tracks first duals? Now, it's obviously going to be for you because I just did it.
I would love tracks. I don't know about headers, like when we're going to do it, but in the next couple of years.
Yep.
And like we were saying last week about purchasing equipment,
Yes.
needs to be a step up.
So would you go to a big X?
I would, yeah, yep. Probably give them a couple of years to work out all the issues.
And that second-hand market will just be flooded.
Yes, yeah, no. So back to twin rotors, but it'll be twin rotors and have to be a step up. So probably Terminators as well.
Yeah, yep.
Yep.
Or some form of...
Yeah, seed destructor.
Yeah, yep. Merit contracting. If you had to move and farm in a different area, where and what would you farm?
We've talked about this, I reckon, before.
Briefly, we have. Yeah. That was what country, I reckon.
Yeah.
So let's keep it to Australia.
Yeah. Yep.
I reckon either doing cotton over east would be just unreal to try and do that. It looks it's a totally different world.
Yep.
Or irrigation up north.
Kununurra sort of area.
Yeah. Or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Just something completely different.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I agree. Kununurra, like the Ord River, that has always like I just love the idea of it. It feels more like it's being opened up still.
Yeah.
So it's like
yeah.
it's the frontier, so you can go on. There might be opportunities, or that's the feeling. It gets snaffled up pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Or I reckon Kangaroo Island. I reckon possibly.
Yep.
I like it. There's a lot of
It's pretty similar to here.
yeah, similar, but there's some slick operators there, and I think
Lots of koalas, not a lot of kangaroos.
that's good.
All right. Al J. Davis, how do I con the missus into buying a farm?
I don't. Yeah,
Tell her it's on sale.
yeah.
Girl math.
Girl math.
Girl math.
Switch it up and say that you would be losing money if you didn't do this.
Yeah.
Little does she know that you will be losing money if you do this.
And the bank will own you.
Yeah, that's it.
All right. Tate, what do you guys do for tools around the farm? Do you have 2 sets of toolboxes or one?
So we've got one set in the workshop.
Yeah,
Like
one big main
One
set.
big main set for the workshop, and that stays in the workshop.
Yep.
If I see anyone taking stuff from the workshop toolbox out into the paddock, they'll be getting their penance.
So we got the one big toolbox, and then in my ute I try to have as much stuff as I can without us having to go back.
Yeah.
And then every machine, like header, sprayer, and seeder, carry their own tools.
Yeah. Same. Yeah.
If you can fix it by yourself, fix it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where are we? Jed Riding. If you could purchase any work ute without price in mind, what would it be and why?
Oh, F-150 Lightning.
Oh, you're going for the old
Full electric.
full electric. I reckon like a Ram 250, 2500 or a
Like one of the big,
F250. Yeah.
one of the big Yang
Actually,
tank.
the Rams look nicer, but I think Ford are built better. I don't know. Is that going to start a fight?
Yeah, probably will.
No, I reckon Ram. A Ram 2500
Yeah. Yep. F-150
with
Lightning.
with a tray, the whole kick the bootable canopy.
Yeah, he did say money was no object, did he?
Yeah. Cybertruck.
Yeah. Well, I'd like to be able to wash my vehicle.
Yeah, I like that rust look.
Yeah.
And also from Jed, 3 meats and veg or 3 veg and meat.
Well, 3 veg and 1 mate.
What? Other way around?
What do you mean? Like on a plate?
Yeah, like what would you prefer? 3 meats, 1 veg, 100%.
Oh, no way.
Who wants vegetables?
Me.
Uh,
Vitamins. Need them.
Rooster Ags, do you watch any other YouTube farmers? You probably...
Yeah, Mike Mitchell.
Oh, can't stand that guy.
I watch his stuff. Not all the time. Like, I get bored of it, so like I'll watch occasionally. It's sort of, I don't know.
Yeah.
If you're a painter, would you then go and watch your paint dry?
Well, a lot of people do.
Yeah.
I watch. I enjoy watching Larson Farms. Those guys got a good setup. How they work is, it's really good.
Fairbairn Farms. I don't think they do much farming.
No. And then the other one every now and then is Millennial Farmer. But once you start watching his stuff, you realise just how much he doesn't know or it's
different.
It's just I don't know. He really grinds my gears. He just really doesn't know how to
YouTube beef.
put
guys.
something on, and he's done very well for himself.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Diplomatic.
Coop, favourite bit of tech of each you are running on your farms?
John Deere MyOps.
GPS.
Well,
Does that count?
No. GPS. Well, yeah. Okay. Right. So, if it's one piece of technology, then yeah, it's got to be GPS. But that's sort of like
It's a cop out.
Yeah. So like as a technology bundle or piece, John Deere MyOps, even if you're not running John Deere stuff, that's how they suck you in. It's a very good piece of software.
Yeah, I'll go real basic. Weather station.
Oh yeah.
It's very handy.
Yeah.
Especially with spraying and everything like that. Having the instant weather.
Yeah.
It's very nice.
I've got one on the roof of the new sprayer.
Yes.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
It
I
is
used to have
very
one on
good.
the Rogator back in the day. It was amazing.
Yeah, yeah. That's where you need it.
I know.
Yeah.
All right. Machine Guns Kelly.
Oh,
I don't know why he's writing into us.
yeah.
Who does all your maintenance on farm? Is it dealers or yourselves, or
It's a mix. We've got private mechanics for some stuff, ourselves, and the dealers for things that are, new, dealery sort of
Yeah.
in warranty stuff
Yeah.
that they're going to have to plug their laptop into, that sort of jazz. So yeah,
Yeah, no, we're the same. And then with something like the AgriFac, because it's, it's Dutch.
Oh.
It's very
it's highly technical,
needs-
but it's also supported in town.
yeah, but like it needs them to come out and change that one part or
Yeah.
update that one.
yeah,
So
yeah.
if where we can, we'll do it ourselves.
Oh yeah.
If we don't have time or it's easier for a dealer, then the dealer will do it.
Yep. Yep.
Okay, Coop again. Would you fight? Oh, this is a brilliant one. Would you fight 100 horse-sized cats or 100 cat-sized horses?
This is the old ducks again, but these have got more claws.
Yeah, it's simple. You're going for the small horses.
Yes, I am. Yeah, he's describing a lion. That's a 2 a.m. thought there. Was that Coops?
That's Coop's, yeah.
Coops.
Coop 8804.
Have a sleep, mate. You're not fighting a lion. You're not.
Okay, put it this way. What if it's Arnie, your cat? What if it's 100 of him, but lion size? Horse-sized.
Horse-sized. 100 horse. No, well, one Arnie. Nah, still.
He's still going to... He'll rip you to shreds.
Yeah.
I got more chances with horse-sized cats.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. 2 a.m.
All right, Mitchie. Burning stubble, pros and cons.
Pro, you can get through it with your cedar.
Yep, and if you have a problem with things like snails or something like that,
Snails, weeds. Yeah.
very good for it.
Brilliant. Yeah.
Con is you lose moisture.
Yeah, you expose yourself to erosion.
Very much so. We no longer do it because we had we grew canola in a perfectly burnt paddock, like amazingly burnt paddock, but late sort of germination, and it was a really windy year. As it germinated, it just got sandblasted.
Yeah.
Never got a start. Well, never got a plant up.
Yeah.
So we had to reseed it.
Yeah. I'd say one of the other pros is that it will multiply the rainfall. So if you get a 5 mil rainfall event, all 5 mils will go in. None of it's bound up on stubble, and it's not caught up.
Yep.
So yeah.
Yep. Tracks versus duals on machinery.
Depends on purpose.
Ideally tracks, but
Yeah.
the most reason that we don't go for tracks is price.
Yeah.
It is stupid expensive, especially if you want it on like a cedar bin or something like that. They go through the roof.
Or if someone shreds one on rocks and of your four corners of your quad track,
Yes. Yeah.
the replacement cost will be horrendous.
All right, we got two more. Actually, one's a grinder gears, so we'll get that one done first. Josh, what grinds my gears is when you are seeding and you forget to put your tines in the ground.
Well,
Yeah.
no, now you are air seeding.
That's like the not turning it on and on. On and off.
Yeah. But on the coverage map, it will show that you've seeded that, so it's very difficult to find.
Yeah.
And we did have one mystery strip last year
Yes, you did. Yeah.
on night shift where exactly that happened.
Yeah. Yep.
So yeah.
All right, and then the last one from Hanson Lockie. Aside from sport and farming, do you or George have any other hobbies?
Oh, I've got multiple.
Do tell.
Oh, I play computer games.
Yep.
Yeah, paint Warhammer.
Out of those two, oh my god,
Yeah, and
computer games is fine. I play computer games with you,
Yeah,
and I've got a PlayStation as well, so
yeah.
do that. Obviously, do YouTube as a hobby, so editing and all that takes up a fair bit of time, and I enjoy that.
Yeah. I like to keep my my focus and my ability to paint small stuff.
When are you going to get into wood whittling?
I'll get there.
Oh goodness gracious! All right, What do you reckon we'll leave it there?
I reckon that's about it.
Send them in, guys. We want some voice notes. Let's have some.
If
messages.
if anyone leaks my address and sends more drinking vessels, I'm putting it out there. I'm not doing it. I won't. Thanks, Jimmy, but I'm not doing that again.
What about next time you do it with Sambuca?
Oh, thanks, guys. Let's play that music. See you next time.
See ya.